Hey, welcome back to the video. Remember this light? This is the Amaran 60D. It's a great light. I actually really recommend it. It's got some great applications. It can be used as a key light. It gets really bright. I'm not going to go over a lot of specs, but if you want to see a really good video about this light, I will put Caleb Pike's video down in the comment section so you guys could check it out. He did a really good video. It's a really good video to watch. I really recommend this light. It's by Aputure. Of course, it's going to be great. There's a couple things though. There's a couple things that I think you guys should know about it that really keeps it from being fantastic. Hey, so it's important to me that I say that none of this stuff was sent to me by Aputure. This video is not sponsored by Aputure. I bought everything with my own money. And so it's important to me, and it should be important to you, that you guys know that I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is just some stuff I was interested in, and I wanted to make a video because I think it's cool. So, one, this is a really small light. It's made of like plastic. I don't want to say that it feels cheap, but it doesn't feel robust. And so you can't put a super large modifier on it. My modifier is not that big, and so I can put it on here and just put it on a simple light stand. But I think if you really want really soft lighting that comes from really big modifiers, you're gonna have to find a way to put the modifier on like a C stand so that the modifier is taking all of the weight and not the light. I hope that made sense because I'm gonna move on. The second thing about this light is this VMount plate. I love that they gave you this VMount plate because it allows the light to be portable. And so basically what this VMount does is it snaps onto the side of this light. You can put some batteries in it, it plugs in the back, and then this becomes a really great little portable light. The problem though, and it's not so much a problem as a missed opportunity, is that Aperture should have put a way to charge the batteries in this V-mount plate. And if they had done that, I would just leave these batteries in here all the time, never take them out. When they were done, I would just, recharge them. That would allow me to actually add an external like battery pack when I'm out shooting. And so I just really think that they miss an opportunity to put a charger on here to be able to just recharge these batteries. The third thing is that you can't use just one battery. I have large batteries like this. They're actually back here powering this light, but like it should run on one battery, but it doesn't. It only runs, you have to have two batteries. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that, is that it has to have two batteries. And then the last thing that keeps this from being perfect is there is a little display window right here that kind of tells you, everything that you need to know. So when it's on, sorry, that's really bright. Let me turn it down. So this display, just kind of tells you what percentage you're at. And if you have like the bicolor one of this is 60X, it'll switch between, daylight and tungsten. But anyway, it doesn't show you the battery percentage. So there's no way to know how much charge you have left on a battery when it's connected to this. And so that's another missed opportunity. But this gets pretty bright. And so some of the applications that I think you can use this light on is, like I said, you can use it as a key light. You can actually use it as like an overhead light. If you wanted to, get really dramatic with some light, you can put it down. As you guys can see here, I just put like a reflector down on my desk so that's reflecting light back into my face. It gives you kind of like a really moody kind of look. And then another great way that this is another application that this works in is that I can use it for like top-down shots when I'm doing like, making videos, I don't know, of Michelangelo or or this lens or whatever. It works as a really good top-down light. So I do, if you are in the market for a really cool little light and you have $150, $160 to spare, this is a really cool light, highly recommend it. But that's not what this video is about. This video is actually about two other things that Aperture came out with recently that makes this an even cooler light for me, especially, and I'll show you guys. So this is the Aperture, it's actually just called a handheld bracket. It's a handheld like bracket specifically for this light. And so what you do is you just screw this into the bottom on the quarter 20 thread down here. And what you essentially have is a way to handhold this light. And the cool thing is there's a part where you can put like an umbrella if you don't want to carry around a large modifier. If you want to go the more affordable route, you can put an umbrella in there and tighten it down. And so when you have the battery plate on here and it's plugged in, you can use this as just like a great little handheld light. Where this becomes, what this becomes really important with is kind of in two places. One, I've told you guys this before, I really love to go out and make night portraits. And so this is just going to give me a little bit of extra light, or a lot of extra light actually, when I'm out shooting at night, when I can't find those big, amazing soft boxes from store windows. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here somewhere. And then the second application is it's going to give me a little bit more light even when I'm out shooting during the day and the model or the subject or whatever it is backlit. You know, if I need to get just like a little bit more light on the person's face, I can use this. And so I know that you're probably thinking like, hey, this will probably be, you know, harsh light. And Aputure was actually thinking of that too. And so they came out with this, it's called the Aperture Light Box 4545, and that's actually the size of this modifier. It's 45 by 45. You guys can see it. It actually does come with this modifier to keep you from, you know, spilling light all over the place. So it's a really cool little modifier. I haven't tried to use it as a key light modifier yet, just because I think it may be too small to give, you know, soft light like you would want from a key light. But just because I have it doesn't mean that you couldn't. But I did have this on when I was using it as a top-down light. And so, and again, it's a Bowens mount, so you can just clip it onto the top, clip it onto the light like that, and then you have a really amazing little portable, in my mouth, light solution that you can take out, you know, anywhere you need. And so the only missed opportunity I think that Aputure has on this whole thing, these two things, is that this handheld bracket doesn't have like a quarter 20 thread on the bottom of it, so you can't put this on a light stand. And I think that's a huge missed opportunity. I'm actually really just kind of thinking about drilling a hole through here, but I don't want to do that. The other thing is that this is made from like a hard plastic, and it seems like you should be able to just sit this up, but it doesn't, because this V-mount bracket is so heavy. It's kind of side topples over, and there is, I don't know if you guys can see this down here. Let me take this off. There is a spot on the handle to put the V-mount plate, but if you put the V-mount plate on there, it's kind of bottom heavy down here. Actually, let me show you real quick. If you put the V-mount plate on the handle, then you can no longer, you know, set it down, just because the V-mount plate gets in the way. So kind of some missed opportunities on an otherwise really useful tool. This handle's gonna be great. This little light's gonna be great. The fact that it's portable, the fact that it fits into my camera bag and I can just pack it away. This light box actually breaks down really easily. You guys know how modifiers work. You guys know how easily Aputure has made these things. And so I'm really excited to see how this works out in the real world, shooting at the skate park, shooting at night, you know, shooting backlit. And so when I get out to do that, I will bring you guys along and make a vlog about it. But that's the video. I just wanted to show you guys some really cool little Aputure products. I hope you guys go out and get this light if you're in need of a light. And yeah, that's the video. We did it in, you know, the amount of time before the furnace came on. I'm Jamil. This is a boy named Jamil. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. The Amaran review is coming soon. I'm working on it. And then I'm gonna review this monitor back here. But that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.